that you're feeling right now is just the beginning.
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
Oh, not you again.
It's a long time since we reviewed a Bill Rebane film, and the giant spider invasion is the classic, for one ridiculous reason. To be honest, it doesn't get much better than that.
We've got a 50-foot spider out there on the loose.
A mysterious object crashes to Earth in a farm. Wow, wonder what it is.
Well, whatever it is, it can keep till morning.
I don't care if my farm burns. I'm not losing a minute's sleep. It is of interest, however, to scientists like Dr. Vance and Dr. Langer.
I have an appointment with your father.
That could be a compliment. She doesn't look old enough to be a doctor.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Then the appointment must be with your husband.
He's from a different generation. You've got to make allowances.
Then it's probably with your brother.
It's getting harder and harder to defend you, mate.
I'm afraid your appointment is with me. I'm Dr. Jenny Langer.
Oh?
I'm going to assume this is because the film is kind of a parody of 1950s B-movies, although seemingly set in the same rural small town as Russ Meyer's later films.
Can you come again tomorrow night?
Well, I certainly hope so.
I mean, I'm not as young as I was, but...
I always give you a big tip.
Meanwhile, farmers Kester and Ev have dragged themselves out of bed to see what landed in their field. Whatever it is, it has a big appetite and has left some strange rocks behind. For a while, it's just these little ones they have to contend with. But then... and then... It's interesting to note that the bigger the spiders get, the less scary they are. So, this is quite creepy. This is not. Also, while there are occasional jokes...
We'll try to get the preacher to exercise them.
They're getting enough exercise already.
There's also acres of deeply serious science.
If a dead star collapsed all its masses, the star would gradually shrink to a point
And disappear into another universe.
Right, a parallel universe with a door back and forth.
In a film that would have done better not to try and explain things, because, really... what explanation for this are you buying? It's all very well saying...
The energy pattern has to feed off of the gravitational field of the black hole.
but you might just as well drop a giant shoe on it.
It just might work.
It's easy to mock the giant spider Bill Rebane has produced. It's easy to mock the fact that no one attacking it realises that guns do work over a distance greater than 6 feet. And the fact that a giant hole has been ripped in the fabric of reality, letting through a giant spider and taking out a B-52.
We have already lost one airplane crew.
Yet the army or any other authority beyond a sheriff used to dealing with much smaller issues.
So your radio won't work?
Is nowhere to be seen.
I just don't understand it.
It's a budgetary issue. They're all budgetary issues, and we can't blame Rebane for that.
You gotta be kidding!
We can blame him for the sprawl of characters, none of them stepping up to be lead.
Is he always that serious?
The farmer hitting on his teenage sister-in-law.
Listen, Terry, I could do things for you if you know what I mean.
And his drunk wife.
Sometimes the only way I know you're still alive is when I hear you flush the toilet.
Exclude themselves, while the sister-in-law herself vanishes after briefly increasing the film's skin count.
Hi, Terry.
What are you doing here?
And her boyfriend plays a likewise small role.
Hi, little buddy.
The sheriff just seems to be there for exposition.
What are these gizmos? I found them near the corpse.
And sometimes not even that.
Tell me, how does one of those gizmos work? Yeah, sure.
Gripping. Also seems to be addressing us at one point.
That's funny. I wonder why she hung up on me.
That leaves the scientists, played by B-movie regular Steve Brody,
Did I ever tell you you're gorgeous?
and Perry Mason's Barbara Hale.
But now, let's go back to the collapsed stars, or the neutron stars, quasars, or black holes.
But they have no personal story, no chemistry, and less screen time than you might imagine.
This may be our problem.
Think of it as one of those ensemble disaster movies that Allan used to make, but without a single character whose survival you can care about.
You're so dumb you wouldn't know rabbit turds from Rice Krispies.
Or Frosties.
Great.
Still, I think it's mainly about the spider. Thanks for watching. For horror without giant puppet spiders, check out one of my books. You can find links in the description below. What do you consider the ultimate cult bad movie? Let us know in the comments below.
He's a strange man, and he's working up a big head of steam.